it's important that as a university, we have transparency and that students really be the ones who are deciding where their food comes from. If we want fair trade food, if we want organic food, we're going to be the ones making that decision. If we can make that change in ourselves, then hopefully community will realize like that type of thing is possible and it'll increase demand for a more sustainable and more just food system. My name is Gunnar Colleen. I am one of the co-managers for the Student Food Cooperative. Our mission is to connect the UW community to healthy, affordable, sustainable food.
I'm Zoe Fruman. I am one of the co-managers of the Student Food Cooperative. When the co-op opened, which was about 6 years ago, the idea was to have a storefront on campus that was independent and student-run. The Bean Basket is a project that started about 3 years ago, where they were trying to figure out a way to create a bulk buying storefront.
The Bean Basket is the end result of 7 or 8 years of failed attempts. A long time ago, before I ever became a student at UW, there was an attempt to open a student-run restaurant down on South Campus, and that fell apart like the last moment. And then there was attempts to get a food truck on campus that was all student-run, and that didn't work out. When it felt like the co-op was just going to fall apart, people in ASU dubbed that our group, the Food Co-op, become an entity and get student funding. Things all kind of fell into the right place, and now we're here. We also had a lot of support from the nutrition department.
Having students lead something like that and provide local foods gives ownership in a sense that you don't have if you're just running a convenience store filled with packaged food made in a factory somewhere by somebody that's never even touched it. So it's important because it shows, particularly to the administration here on campus, that matters. Food matters.
I think that there's a lot of ownership in like having our own storefront. It's like very deeply rooted in like student ownership and like student involvement, which I think is valuable and a cool thing to be a part of. I would love to see the bulk buying store grow into something much bigger. We have established this small space, and I think that if we do it right and we continue to show that students are engaged with that space and want to be a part of it, we'll have the opportunity to grow.
I was so worried it wasn't going to open before I graduated. I've been working on this for so long, and having things work out, it's such a great feeling. I really hope that, the students who come after me are going to be able to keep it going and make it bigger and bigger, and like a community staple. And if somehow we could go from having a little former kitchenette and go into having an entire grocery store, that would be amazing. I mean, it would take a while, but my dream is that something like that would happen. And who knows, maybe in 20 years there's going to be an entire grocery store, all staffed by students, all run by students, making a difference in the community.